Hello, welcome to Timberborners. Not Timberborners, Timberborn. Bleh. Been watching too much of the real civil engineer. This map is called Lakes. I can see one. There's a couple. And we're starting over here. Water's flowing that way, so the best bet for a dam would probably be over there. But just to get started, we need to focus on food. Right. Ba-ba. So, this game is fairly simple. Humanity has died. And beavers have taken over as the dominant species. Our goal is to survive. Take out these bad water sources, such as one right there, one up here, proper aqueduct there. And in order to survive, we need water. And you know what? Let's build our way up to this upper level. Trees in the way. Might have to chop all them down. Ooh. So, let's get some water storage going. And some water. So we can at least get some food. And water. Very useful things. And with the group I'm playing as, they kinda need houses in order to be able to grow. And a cheeky little inventor hut there, and that should help us out. Gotta use a teeth grindstone just in case our lumberjack here ends up getting chipped teeth. Maybe I should throw another lumberjack flag up here. And mark all these trees to be cut as well. Though they will not take out the saplings, as you can see over here. Get some storage going for our foods as well. And fast forward through the rest of the night. Sadly, our beavers are sleeping on the cold, hard ground. They look so sad. I mean, this one's sleeping in the field. But yeah. So there are well-being stuff. And working with well-being, they increase their work speed, movement speed, and their life expectancy. Because yes, all these beavers will die eventually. I just hope they get this finished before we have a drought. And before beavers start dying of thirst. I could probably make my own lake right there. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I would like to take care of this bad tide source before even thinking of using this. Okay, water flows underneath right there. Oh, so the water source is in here. First time on this map. I was about to say I could flood this whole area over here a little bit, but from how it looks, that'll be a lot harder than it is worth. At least at the moment. But yeah. Let's see. Are these dead oaks? Ooh, they are. They give us 8 wood. There's what I'm looking for. And dead trees. Well, they'll never grow back. Even if I were to get water flowing in that area again. And it looks like we now have water. And we have some dehydrated beavers. I should add some more water pumps. Since those will be helpful for, well, staving off dehydration. And along this edge, I think I could. Actually, right there is perfect. I think over here would be a good planting area for trees and whatnot. Select the water for all these. But yeah, planks, real big need. Same with science, so I could actually build those stairs, the levees, and all that fun stuff. still have 4 homeless beavers, so no. Hopefully sooner rather than later they won't be homeless. Oh hey! A new beaver was born. And I have 2 beavers who don't know what the hell they're doing in their with their lives. A forester would be great to have. It would mean I would have less of a limited wood supply. I mean, I could unmark all these trees for cutting and let all the birches grow back, but that'll take forever. So, I think science is of a higher priority than the lumber mill. In worst case scenario, I can always just travel over here, build a path over here, another lumberjack flag, and start cutting down these oaks. And might as well give ourselves a little bit of extra water over here. Swing the hammer. Reggie. Right now all the names are random because, well, I could get a mod that would allow me to input names for the list, but I don't have enough followers. Maybe one of these days I'll start up a Patreon as well. But I don't have enough followers or anything like that to have names be generated from that list. Mosquitoes suck. But yes, we're finally doing it. We're finally getting science. Soon we'll have a working water wheel to power. Actually, let's give me a couple of these so I can do something. Cool, well-being high score is 6. Or at least average. Yes, completed water wheel. And because I can, I'm gonna set a hauler's post right there. Well, you cut down all the trees, bud. We only have 26 science. How sad. Yeah, at least I don't have a single homeless beaver. Though I do have an unemployed beaver. And we have a drought approaching. Let's see. Let's do 18. Each beaver needs 2 water per day to survive. Our crops might survive. So for 1 day, that is 36 water. If the drought is longer than 2 days, we are not going to be having a good time. But I get this built. I could destroy these 2 wrong thing. I could destroy these 2 blueberry bushes. And build a water pump that'll last a while right there. Maybe I should also build a dam across here. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And cut down all the trees over there. Yeah. Berries will be going in there. Probably shove another cheeky forester over there so I can get myself infinite blueberries over here by replanting them. Thanks to bad tide, it won't go the best. And I need to figure out what the heck I'm going to do when a bad tide comes. Maybe, just maybe I could demolish those there. Stick dam and levee. Nope, that won't work. Unless I were to stick dam and levee. No. Sending it that way would, though. Yeah. So, I think my goal is to get over here so I can bust these down. Which by the looks of it, I'd be able to do it if I had platforms over here. Destroy that. And send badwater this way. Destroy that. When a bad tide comes. Though it feels like it's going to take a little bit. Let's get ourselves some foresters. So I could plant blueberries all across here. And some dandelions. And so I can plant rows of birch. Is that one out of my cutting area? It is. I think we'll have enough food and water to survive this drought. I don't know about future ones. Probably not. But yeah. 2 fold of birch. 2 rows of pine. Just gotta wait for that birch tree to be chopped down. Two rows chestnut. 2 rows of maple. And let's go 4 rows of since oak will take the longest to be made. And I prioritize that one before we run out of logs. We need 8 more logs. And by the looks of it, 4 more planks, because one's carrying planks. 6 more logs, yay! Yay. I could probably turn this whole area into nothing but farms. Yeah, I like the sounds of that. So, cut all these oaks down. And let's throw a lumberjack right there, so they can cut all those down. In this area, what should I grow in this area? But nice potatoes, at least not yet. Actually, no, I could. Up here will be our potato patch. Oh, we were in the middle of the drought that whole time. I did not notice a thing. Great thing about droughts, even the bad water is not working. let's see. I know that I'll need an herbalist, which requires paper, dandelions, and berries to create antidote. What do I need for paper? I'll need to unlock gears. And I should probably build an industrial district. Two more logs in that floor. Nope, not logs, planks. 2 more planks in that forest is done. Though I cannot produce planks until we're back to normal weather. Shiza. We have half a day until the drought is over. We still have plenty of water, nice. All the pines up here are almost dead. And it looks like we're now cutting down oaks. Nice. I can cap this badwater source. Or have flow through that section of the map. Stick levees there. Break those. And that. Stick levees across there. Destroy those. That. And that right there. I could have bad water flow out here. I could then just flood this corner. Yeah. Water's about to start flowing again. That one would be just easier to cap off. But as we watch, and the drought ends, fast forward a little, and the drought ends, we can see life come back to the world. And we just gotta wait for the water to start flowing. Oh, there it goes. Where it leaves the cave. Actually, I could probably build something up here, cap off there, and cap off there, so that when bad tide happens, it just flows that way. Probably even build a relay, since that is it over here in automation. Yeah. Have it as a key and lock gate. No, not key and lock gate. Maybe an OR switch. But if I have it as an OR switch, probably do something similar up here, have it flow out that way. But if I get them both set up as an OR switch, I could set one contamination detector, contamination sensor here, one over by where the floodgates will be. Yeah. That just might work. And over here I'm not too worried about because, well, it already does flow off the map. But yeah, the dam over here will actually help us keep food and trees growing during a drought. Why you have 13 logs? I don't think you need that many. Well, actually, pretty soon you might. Oak trees are coming down out of these 11th grindstone. I should probably build a medical bed, just in case someone gets injured. 80 science. And there go our log pumpers pumping their log. Just because I can. This will be how we build the dam. course, it'll be useless until we get a bad tide. No, not until when we get a bad tide. That means 4 planks, that needs 2, that needs 20 logs. I think we'll have enough logs. Let's fast forward through the night. And we just had a beaver died of old age. They died in their house. Oh shit. I love you too, hon. But yeah. So far, day 2 of cycle 2, everything's going well. Maybe add another house so we have enough beavers for the jobs. That will soon be off. And let's put a couple here. Let's see how big of an area. Yeah. I know, I know. I know, hon. Because those, yeah. Those are not the most important yet. Besides, I will be demolishing this one once this area has been cleared out. And here we are. And here we have our forester at work. Planting the crops. Not the crops. The wood for the future. That takes 1 week for birch. Maybe I could build the industrial district up here. But yeah, just so y'all are aware, this is a modded playthrough. But mainly they're just quality of life mods. Quality of life mods to help me try and make this a little bit entertaining for y'all. Though sadly, since they're beavers, there is no hunting, no gathering of meat. But yeah, I think the little beaver colony is doing fine. It looks like this is our only unstaffed job at the moment. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see. Our efficient farmhouse. Go here. That looks like that would be the best spot for it. But I could plant it all the way back here, get all those, but that ain't gonna do much for us. Put that right there. And let's high prioritize all those. I shall not end the stream until the very first dam is built. chipped tooth. And doesn't that seem painful? Well, they actually do have full chipped tooth damage. Blue eyes. Do they all have blue eyes? Yes. Oh no. Another death from old age. And soon the first damn piece shall go in. And we lost a log pumper. Yura. You're supposed to be in here. Alright. Set that job to a lower priority. And if I demolish this, water can flow into here. And then I could also put a dam over here. Nice little growing area over there. Maybe eventually just turn this whole map green, if I can. But I think I need more scientists, some more inventors. Four ought to be enough. I like the Da Vinci helicopter turbine they have on top. And eventually build bots. And create a district where all the beavers can just go about and live their best lives. Where would I create such a district, though? And create a district for where their main resource they gather is wood. That'll be over here. The scrap metal district. I think that'll be over here. Well, an ironworks district. Ooh, no. This might work better for as a wood district. Yeah. Food district I could probably build up here. Or turn this into the food district. Bot creation district over here. Give them access to that and have them build their own smelters. And build their own refineries and catalyst things. Give them access to that. So they can create catalyst. Yeah. Once I have that capped, I could bust that, have water flow through here. So that they can have more area to grow spatter dock for fuel and get water pumps so they can pump water for fuel. I think I'm gonna have to turn this area into the well-being district. Ooh, first piece of the dam is in. 5 more to go. And look at his little swim. It's swimming.
Badwater.
Go, Zebo, go. And just because we can, increase sunflower crops. And let's grow a couple more blueberries right there. That shall also be on high priority. But yes, the wood district shall do everything that involves wood. No, over here would not be a good wood district. Actually, no, maybe. Once I get, wind turbines unlocked. Plenty of area for building. Probably knock out that. Knock out all of those, actually. water does flow down a level here. Second dam piece is in.
Bilim mo lumari.
At least they're getting wet fur. One of the quality of life mods I have is that swimming in water actually restores thirst. Hopefully that would help prevent the death loop. But yeah. So far it looks like I might be able to survive. I think that'll be the next blueprint unlocked. Going a bit slow because, well, I don't have very many scientists at the moment. I would love to be able to get an observatory, but that's going to take a moment. Actually, let's plant some pines right there. Build that right there. And that will work great for getting us gears. 100 science, 1,000 science. I think I shall unlock everything I have set on the map right now before placing more buildings down. The dam is halfway done. Swimming with their log. meant to be. Yeah. Oh no. Another death. Quick count this beaver's fingers and toes. 4 fingers on each hand, 3 toes on each hand. Okay. We do not have binoculars left.
Badwater.
Well, the bird is done being put in. Just because of how many trees that place. Little sickly logger's flag there. Now I can unlock that one. It'll be useful for the guy. Oh, there is no one running that. And we have someone running that. Ends up getting hurt on the job. I know I'm not micromanaging my beavers, so it's not the most efficient thing I could do. But c'est la vie. But yeah, over here will be yeah, over here will be our metalworkers district. I think this will be the food district. Nah. Main district. Two more pieces in the dam shall be done. From there I shall collect the end of, well, at least this first episode. But yeah. Need to figure out where I would end the next episode off at. And I'll probably do that in the future at some point. Oh yeah. Everything is looking good. Sehr good. Very good. Let's
Very very money.
One's carrying 2 logs.
Bảo mình ma úi à.
Yeah. So that's 6 more logs. They're probably going back, so 8. Almost done. Though we're almost out of trees. Though I do not understand how a tree is just what? What did it say it was?
Badwater.
Each tree is 6 kilograms, or roughly it's what, 2.2 pounds, so that's 12. $13.2 pounds.
Badwater.
So them carrying 2 logs is just them carrying 26.4 pounds, roughly. Could be getting the math wrong there. And by getting my math wrong, I mean I'm not certain what a kilogram is. Yes. How many hamburgers per Eagles is that? Finally find some. Oh. things are growing. They're about halfway there. So it's been roughly 3.5 days. A little bit more, actually. So I got that started on day 2 of the cycle, roughly. Partway through day 2. But yes, seems everything is going well. We just need 6 more logs. Looks like we have 4 more going through. So what will you be working on then, Builder?
Delivery だもん
Will you be working on the grill? Maybe the efficient farmhouse, perhaps? Anywhere there is green, crops can be planted. And your job, your thing is probably gonna be grilled potatoes. And you know what? Let's grow some chestnut trees in there. Build another grill. Start grilling chestnuts. Yes. The dam is almost complete. I know how I'll end next time I do this. With a medium water tank. The dam has been completed. The marvel of engineering. Just because I can. I can so I can get up to this area and clear it in the future. Let's build a path. That path probably won't be connected until all these are chopped down. Yes. Well, for anyone watching on YouTube, thank you. If you aren't subscribed, please like and subscribe. If you're watching me live, throw me a follow if you enjoyed today's content. And I'll see you next time when I'm on the hunt and when I'm or when I am home. Enjoy yourselves. Alright, and goodbye.